friend, welcome back to my channel. Today I have my first update for my project Use It Up for 2022. I am really jazzed to be doing this update. It's a little bit overdue. I've got a lot of things used up, some things that are still in existence, and then as always, a few new items coming into the project. So like usual, I will begin with the items that I have finished off first. So I had a lot of duos in categories, and I've managed to, in many respects, finish off one of the two items that I had in certain categories, and the first of which would be with shower gels. I finished off my Aromatherapy Love Rose and Vanilla shower gel that I have from Bath & Body Works. This isn't super surprising. I was here at the introduction of this challenge, and these I find are really motivating to use because I can get through them really fast since progress looks much more noticeable in the taller, more slender packaging. This scent is super yummy. It kicks off a facet of my collection I really want to work through, which is my rose shower gels. They kind of have like their own subcategory in the shower gel category. This was awesome. If you don't know this scent, it's a scent that I have a slight infatuation with. It basically is a rosy, soapy scent, which I think is super lovely. I'm unclear on if this is still readily available in stores, but I'm pretty sure it's still online. It's a great scent. I no longer have it as body care in my collection. I'm sure eventually I'll pick up another one in the future, but for now, I am satisfied with this scent. In my bath category, I have finished off the Fortune Cookie Soap Jingle and Jangle Soaking Smoothie. I'm still unclear on what exactly a soaking smoothie is. This wasn't my favorite. I didn't love the scent. I didn't think it did anything particularly great in my overall bath experience, so wouldn't get this again, but it came my way in the mini advent calendar that they were doing for Fortune Cookie Soap this year, and it came from my favorite Christmas movie of all time, The Year Without a Santa Claus. So all of those things were great, but the actual product, not really my favorite. I've got a body cream that I finished off. It's the Trader Joe's Coconut Body Cream. This is such a yummy scent. Surprisingly, I don't think, even though it is coconut based, it reads as like a super summery scent. I really enjoyed it. It's almost like a soft coconut, maybe a little bit vanilla scent. Texturally, this is really lovely. I just really enjoyed this. This is available, I'm pretty sure, all year round at Trader Joe's, and it's really reasonably priced. So I could see myself definitely picking this up in the future. And if you're at a Trader Joe's and they market for any kind of body butter, pick this one up. You will not regret it. Then we have a Tree Hut scrub. It is the Shea Sugar Scrub in Exotic Bloom. Oh my gosh, this scent, super delightful, really enjoyed it. I really like these scrubs. They're kind of like the reigning supreme scrub brand in my hoarding closet right now. I'm looking forward to trying out some of the new summer or spring scents that they've released. There's like a strawberry one that I want to get my hands on to smell. So I like this brand a lot. Definitely recommend if there's a scent that you like, the scrub is a good scrub quality. It is a harsh scrub, which is what I am into. If you have sensitive skin, probably not up your alley, but it works for me. It has the right level of peeling your skin off feeling that I really like, and I just think it's a really awesome brand. And then lastly are the mask items that I have finished off. We'll start first with a super dud. It is the Be Pure foot mask in the lavender scent that I found at the Dollar Tree. So I went to try this out, and when I pulled this out, I was immediately hit with a really offensive like alcohol scent, which did not make me feel great about putting this onto my feet. But before that even like became a thing I should think about, when I pulled this out, the entire like foot mask was in liquid. There was no like layer outside the product that would keep the mask inside the sock. Like everything was saturated. So I wasn't planning on being able to use it, or I was gonna have to like pull out a pair of socks and put them over the mask, which didn't really delight me. And then the alcohol really set in. So I did not use this. I immediately threw the actual item away, and I had a second one. I'm just decluttering it. I didn't have the highest of expectations since it was Dollar Tree quality. These masks were $1, and they definitely lived up to the fact that they are not worth it. I have not touched, spoiler alert, the hand masks yet. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use them either, but these were a very much no-go. I also used up one of my Aveeno Repairing Cica foot masks. This is fine. These to me are similar to the Sephora ones. They are not that much less expensive than the Sephora ones. I think they're like maybe 75 cents to $1 or less. It's not make it or break it for me. I would buy them again, but I don't think that they're something I would buy over the Sephora ones. I would go for those over these. I also have a hand mask. I finally used up the Olay hand mask. This is a pretty good one, but similar to Aveeno, it's not that much less expensive than the Sephora ones. And I feel like the Sephora ones just have more superior ingredients. So I would probably go the Sephora ones over the Olay one, but if these Sephora ones were out of stock, I'd pick this up from Target again. I have used up all of the Cala Revitalizing Under Eye Patches with collagen and hyaluronic acid. So I was experimenting with these to see if consistently using an under eye mask or an under eye patch like this would help alleviate the under eye dryness that I have. It didn't. Now, maybe that's because these were not the highest quality or the best ones out there, but I'm not convinced that I want to keep experimenting. If some came my way, like in a face Tory box, I would give them a whirl, but as it stands right now, I'm not super inspired. I would just keep putting effort, energy, and money into having a really nice eye cream, because that I think is actually making a difference on my dry under eye area. I've got 4 sheet masks left, all of which come from my Face Story subscription. My feelings about them were all the same. I enjoyed all of them. I thought they all were pleasant to work with and had positive impacts on my skin. So I have 2 that I consider like treatment masks. I have the Mold Dream #Pore Vegan Green Mild Tea Tree Pore Mask, and then the Sweeteen Vegan Tart Cherry Cica Calming Mask. I pulled these out when I was experiencing a little bit of like acne. In the postpartum world, my skin is kind of going through a re-evolution or trying to sort itself out. So I've had a little bit of a like acne flare up, not as bad as what I experienced last summer when I was in like the second trimester of my pregnancy, but still sorting itself out. And then I had 2 moisturizing masks. I have the Whoa That H2O 2-Step Mask from Face Story. And then I have the Heart Signal Ready for Love Single Mask. All right, now that the items I've used up are out of the way, let's go ahead and do status update for the items that I currently have still lingering from the introduction. And the first one will be a shower gel. I have my other Bath & Body Works shower gel, which is the Gingham Heart of Gold. This one, I have made really good progress with it. I was here at the intro and now I am down to here. Not a ton left for this one, which is delightful. I've really enjoyed the scent of it. In case you missed this coming out the way I did, the notes of this are crisp golden apple, creamy vanilla bean, and warm sandalwood. It is delightful and I'm really, really enjoying it. So not at all disappointed that I still have it. And I'm sure by the next update, this will be finished. I have the hair oil that I'm currently using as a hair mask. This is the L'Oreal Elvive Extraordinary Oil, Camellia and Sunflower Oils, deep nourishment, silky softness, and luxurious shine, versatile use. This is where I started. Here is where I currently am. It doesn't look super substantial, but I am only using it once a week. And I will say, hair masks has been a harder thing for me to be doing right now. Since I've gotten home from the hospital, I am showering every single day, but because I'm not working out, I don't feel the need to wash my hair as frequently. So I've been kind of only washing my hair once or twice a week. And I sometimes forget to do an oil hair mask or do a hair mask at all with that second hair washing time. So I'll keep plugging away on it. I'm sure I will eventually like make it more of a concerted effort to use it up, which will be delightful. I've got the leave-in conditioner that I've been working on as a heat protectant spray. It's from Fortune Cookie Soap. It's the Snow Miser leave-in conditioner. I did not have a starting mark on this, and this is where I am currently at. I will say, I basically have been making it a point since coming home from the hospital to straighten my hair as frequently as possible. Even if I don't apply makeup, doing something like actually putting on a change of clothes, even if it's just like leggings and a pajama top like this that I'm wearing as an actual top, because nursing clothes are really hard to come by for me. and straightening my hair, I find that I am much more productive and feel much more awake and alert and just functional as a person. So I'm still plugging away with this. I don't think the next update it'll be finished off, but like maybe, I don't know. We are getting further into March, which means that hair curling season could begin come April. I'd like to get this done before hair curling season, but we'll see. I also have a lotion. I have this potted lotion. It's my Bath & Body Works 1000 Wishes. This I don't have a ton of drastic progress with. I will admit I've gotten lackadaisical about using this because I swear, and you guys can tell me if you know in the comments below if you feel the same way, this scent has changed. They have done something to this. It's not what it once was, and I'm not as in love with it. I'm gonna finish it, but I need to actually make it a point to bring it back into the rotation and just kind of use it and be done with it. If I were to put solid effort into it, it would get finished off, but I'm being a little lazy, which is why I like a project like this, because I sometimes have a bad habit of taking out other things and not finishing up something that I already have out, and this needs to be finished off. So this project will help hold me accountable, and fingers crossed at the next update, this is done. The second bath product that I had in the challenge was the Deep Steep Fig Apricot Bubble Bath. This, I'm disappointed in. I like the smell of it on cold, but I don't really get much by way of bubbles in my bath using this, and I don't get a ton of scent. I didn't have a starting mark on this, but I am now at this point. It's fine, like I'll keep using it. I tend to make like a bath cocktail where I dump some of this in, and then I also will do some of my Epsom salt from Dr. Teal's, and like that suits me just fine, but it's not my favorite. I'm also not going to have a lot of progress on this in the next month likely because I currently am not allowed to take any baths until I'm clear from my doctor. So that's really fun. But I mean, it's fine. It's functional. It's just not as good as I was hoping it would be. Final section of this status report will be masking items. I have my potted mask. I've got the Kiehl's Rare Earth Deep Pore Cleansing Mask. I've used this a couple of times since the introduction because I've had a little bit of an acne flare-up. So I'm hoping that, not that I keep having acne flare-ups, but I do hope that I can get this finished off before it turns on me. I do think it's effective. If you're somebody who has oily or blemish-prone skin, this really sucks everything out. If you have dry skin, this would be too much for you, but I really like it and I've been enjoying it as it's intended for when I need to have it. And let's go through the pile of masks that I have. I was able to make a dent, but this will be just like a forever cycled through pile in the challenge this year because I did subscribe to Facetory. So I've got the Bling Pop Avocado Face Mask, Nourishing and Brightening, the No HJ Calming Intracell Sleeping Mask, and then from the same brand, I have the Modeling Mask Serum in Chrysanthemum. I'm probably saying that incorrectly. I've got the Dollar Tree Be Pure hand and nail gloves in the rose scent. I have not been daring enough to give that a whirl yet. Then I've got two from Sephora. I've got their rose hand mask and also their mango hand mask. And then I have my second Aveeno Repairing Sika foot mask. And I still have my Earth Therapeutics Soft Cool Intensive foot mask. And then we've got the Deto Skin Pure Tea Time Mask and my Firming Superfood Salad for Skin Facial Sheet Mask in Olive. All right, let's go ahead and now discuss the newbies that are coming in. First is the shower gel. So I, after working through my aromatherapy one, went back in the collection and I basically only had one more what I consider winter shower gel. So rather than pulling out another rose scent, I went with this winter one. It's Frosted Snow Blossom. The notes of this, I say it's winter, but I think we're lying to ourselves. It's snow jasmine, frosted gardenia, petals, crisp air, white sandalwood, and winter musk. It basically is like a florally type of scent, but it's not super, I don't know, it's not super like springy, summery. intense floral. I just like it. I'm enjoying it. I think the packaging is really pretty, if I'm being honest. So this is my starting mark here. I have a good dent on it. I've been very consistent with switching back and forth between my Gingham Heart of Gold and this. I'm sure Gingham will go first, and I doubt this will be gone by the next update, but I'm enjoying both of them, and your girl's living the pumps. If you're curious, Bath & Body Works during semi-annual sale this winter randomly brought back pumps. They weren't a part of the sale, but they just happened to be in the store at that time. I did a whole video about it. They're not online. I couldn't find them online at any point, but check your local store if they have them, because they are game changing, and I freaking love having pumps. Since I finished off my body scrub, I decided to pull in two I'll explain. First one that I have is a trial size. I don't know what's going on with me, but I really wanted to use this Coco Culotta. This one I happened to randomly find on clearance at Target. I would have this in a full size if I could get my hands on it, but similar to the Trader Joe's, I'm sorry, I lost train of thought there. This smells so good. I will say, this does smell like a pina colada. And I'm a girl who loves pina coladas. They're one of my favorite drinks that I rarely come across, but they are so good. It's like drinking sunscreen, which sounds terrible, but it's just so yummy. This is great. I have used this once already, and I feel like I maybe have 1.5 uses left, which is why I wanted to bring in a second one, and that is this one that I very much don't like. It's Fortune Cookie Soap Heaven and Earth Foaming Sugar Scrub. I love the foaming sugar scrubs. They are a really pleasant sensory experience, and they are nicely abrasive, but this one had 2 layers. You can kind of see maybe like a lighter green and then this darker foamy like Nickelodeon slime green. I don't understand. This basically smells like candy, but not in a way that I like. I mean, I don't really like candy scents in general. I bought this by reading the description, and I swear it did not sound like it was gonna smell like this. So I have been belaboring using this, and I just wanna like bring it in and get myself to finally finish it off. Like I said, I don't have much of this in here. I'm very certain these will both be finished off by the end of the month, but I want to put it in here, especially this one, just to hold myself accountable, and then I'll go back to pulling out one that I really, really like. I'm bringing in a cleanser. I don't bring in cleansers very often, but I'm trying really hard to keep myself focused and not purchase any cleansers. It's one of the areas of skincare purchasing that I have a bad habit of mass buying and then like having a weird backstock I don't need to have, and I'm not a big fan of this one. This is the e.l.f. Super Clarify Cleanser with Clarifying Niacinamide. Kind of like the Ordinary serum, it was kind of the time when niacinamide was having its like real moment, real time in the sun. And I picked this up because I was excited about that topic, but I think it's just okay. I really don't love that you have the screw top here. It doesn't seem like a big deal, but it's a nuisance to have to unscrew this and squeeze it and screw it back on. Like I prefer just to pop top, truthfully. So this is where I am starting. It has 3.4 fluid ounces. I have no idea how long it will take me to use this. I don't have much of a threshold of how long it takes me to use a cleanser in general, so we'll see. I'm bringing in 2 more lotion products because I just couldn't decide, and I decided I needed to have both of them as options. The first is my Champagne Rose. This scent. I don't understand why this scent and this whole collection didn't do well, because I feel like it was amazing, like as a candle line and as body care. This is the second one of this. I bought this at some annual sale, and then I literally went on Mercari and bought it again, which I don't like doing, and I won't do it again if I can help it, but it's so good. So I'm really happy to have this. I'm sure eventually it will make its way into a pot like this because these are a pain in the butt to squeeze out, but I'm really happy to have this one. And then I also have been very slowly working on this Soap & Glory Smoothie Star Body Butter. Back at Christmas at Walgreens, there was a smoothie collection that they were selling that had the scrub, a body wash, this, and like a hair scrunchie. It wasn't really like a bundled savings deal, but I wanted to try out other things in the line. It turns out they don't all smell like the breakfast scrub, which I really like, but I actually like the scent of this. It has a like subtle almond amaretto scent, which is not bad at all. I've got a really healthy dent on here. This is truly a body butter. It is thick, so I struggle sometimes to apply it in the morning unless I have enough time to really let it sink in before I put real clothes on, because otherwise I find that like clothes stick to me, which I don't love. It also is 10 ounces, so it is taking a long time. I tend to favor more like these slightly thinner. They're creams and not a butter, and they get absorbed a little bit faster. So we'll just slowly work on the 3 of them, and hopefully one of them will get used up by the next update. We'll see. And wrapping this all up are going to be more sheet products that are going to come in as a forever rolling category. So first I have this Sally Hansen Hydrating Hand Mask. I came across this in my sheet mask drawer, like buried under the very bottom. I've had this, I think, for like a year, so I need to just get it used up. I seem to have a lot of hand masks for somebody who doesn't use them very often, even though my knuckles are nearly cracking at this point because I'm washing my hands so much. Having a newborn baby, there's a lot of hand washing involved, and it's not doing me any favors. Then I have my latest sheet mask from Face Story that I'm bringing in. So I've got the Bonjour Extreme Moisture Mask, very aesthetically pleasing. The El Molu Day Nature Mask for blemish days, which looking forward to that. From Skin 6, the Canadian Glacial Water Luminous Mask. I have my Orgena Natural Moisture Mask Sheet with avocado. Then I've got my Herbs Fit Sheet Mask in Hortensia from Skin Mamen. Very pretty packaging as well. This is really interesting. This is the Pineapple Kiwi Pear Ginger ESW Beauty Pineapple Bliss Revitalizing Raw Juice Mask. Very intriguing. Then I got the Dito Skin Rubios Tea Time Mask. I've had this before. I do like this. And rounding this all off, I have a mask, but not the one you're thinking of. It's a cold press Tamanu oil soaking or soothing scalp pack with black currant from Rated Green. So I'm pretty sure this is a hair mask, which, or like a scalp mask. I don't know. I'm looking forward to trying this out. I do enjoy that Face Story puts in other non-sheet mask items in there, but it's my first time having a mask that is not for your face, but for your scalp, which is really fun. So I'll report back my findings on that. So there you have it. Those are all the things to report out on for my first update in my project Use It Up for 2022. I'm very excited about how this project is progressing, and I'm looking forward to really buckling down and getting more products used up throughout this entire year. I so appreciate you being here, and I'll talk to you in my next video real soon. Bye.